Hello chatterbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. On my Monday I had work. I got up, showered and changed into my uniform, had some breakfast. The others were all at work. My mum dropped me to work. I got to work, I got clocked in, put my bag and stuff away, and then I was just serving food and drinks, clean tables, clean chairs. I did a few table orders and my tail skills are getting a lot more better. I'm gaining a lot more confidence, which is great, and I saw quite a few people I know, which is good. Living in a small town like I do, there's not many days at work where I don't see someone I knew, who I went to school with, who knows my siblings or one of my parents. But yeah, it always makes this just go a lot quicker, and I'm such a chatterbox. Don't call me done the chatterbox for nothing. I literally love chatting, and so I'm a very people person, so I always love talking to the customers, and I've got quite a good memory for faces. So of course, if someone says about something like, "Oh, I'm going to a wedding" or "I'm going on holiday," the next time I see them could be a 3 days later, could be a 3 weeks later. I'll be like, "How was such and such?" And they'll be like, "How do you remember that?" And it's always good because you get a good connection with the customers. And also I try and remember all the names, but it's not always easy because I see quite a few people, but they all know me now by name, so it's all lovely. They all come in and be like, "Hi Dan, how you doing?" Which I find really sweet. And yeah, it was quite a good shift. It was quite busy at lunchtime, quieter in the morning, and then after lunchtime it kind of quieted down a bit. I then was finished. I finished at 3. I did 10 till 3, but I got there about 9:50ish. I then got clocked off, got my bag. I got picked up, and on the way home went to the shops to get some lunch, and I got myself some of these Lindor mint chocolate. I just love mint chocolate so much, and I can't wait to tuck into these. Sorry if you could hear my dog barking. He does that so much. He's barking mad. He just barks at anything. You think he's going a bit deaf, so he's always barking, and yeah, always loud in this household. Phone going, doorbell going, dog barking, always loud in this household. And yeah, I then got back, I got changed, put my work uniform away. I then watched the Aussie soaps, wrote my journal a bit, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and my dad was sorting stuff around the house. Mum and me were then just watching a bit of TV, and I watched Escape to Country and Garden Rescue. Older brother was back from work, younger brother too, and my older brother went off to the gym, and younger brother got off to the pub with his mates. And then for tea, I had a fry up. I was then just watching a bit of Last Christmas, the Christmas film. I don't care if it's not Christmas yet. I love that film so much. Emilia Clarke, what a great actress. And Emma Thompson as well. And it's got George Michael songs in. I mean, what more can you love? Can you not love? Christmas and George Michael songs. Classic. And then I was watching a bit of Friends, a bit of Doctor 2, working on illustrations, doing a bit of colouring in. There goes the phone. The phone goes all the time. It's probably my grandma. Bless her. And then I was just doing some colouring in, working on some illustrations, listening to a bit of Kylie. And then I watched the UK soaps. It's a big week for the soaps in Emmerdale and Coronation Street. Emmerdale's got a survival camp gone wrong. Coronation Street sinkhole makes people fall into the sewers beneath the street. Who will survive? So dramatic. I love it. The only kind of drama I want in my life is the TV kind. And then I was watching Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, which is such a great show. Love it. And then my older sister came back to ours after being at rugby, and I ordered a Harry Potter jumper as me, my older brother, sister, and our family friends are going to be going to Harry Potter World this Monday coming, and I am so freaking excited. I love Harry Potter. Haven't been to Harry Potter World since it first opened. Went there a few years back, and they've got a load of new attractions there, like the forest they've completed, so I'm so excited to get back there. Definitely going to be having some butter beer ice cream and not the drink because it doesn't taste that nice. But yeah, I'm just so excited to get back there. Then I finished watching the UK soaps, had a bowl of cereal, listened to a bit of music, did some more drawings, did some TikToks and drafted days for the next day to post. And then my old brother was back from being at rugby. Old sister went off home, and then I went off to bed. And on my Tuesday, I was off work, got a line, which is great. I got up, I got showered and changed. The others were at work. My dad was back from work and they got off to bed. My mum and myself were then just watching a bit of TV. My younger brother was actually off work. I thought he was at work, but he's in his bedroom on his Xbox, and he had a day off as well. He then went off out with his mates, and my mum had to go to take my grandma to get some antibiotics as she's got a bad stomach at the moment. So my mum went off to take my grandma there. I then got myself ready to go off on a walk. I was going to be meeting one of my colleagues to go to Coffee One, but she has a bit of a cold at the moment, so wasn't really feeling up to it. Wished her well and said we'll have to do it another time. And I went off on a ginormous walk and got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I just love flower photography so much. Rain or shine, nothing's going to stop me from being able to get out on my walk and get some flower snaps. It was a little bit windy, pretty gloomy, and it was like spitting a bit. But other than that, it was quite nice. And then I went off to my workplace. I was going to go for food, but then it's quite busy. So in the end, I went off to Greggs and got myself some lunch from there. And I got myself a cheese onion pasty and an apple juice. I had my cheese onion pasty and apple juice on the way home, and I also got me and my mum and dad custard slices each, and I had mine when I got back with a cup of warm milk that I'm going to show you guys now. I love a custard slice. I haven't had a custard slice in ages. As I'm trying to be good, I'm trying not to eat too many sugary things. I'm kind of failing. I've got such a sweet tooth, and who doesn't like a little bit of a treat now and again? I'm definitely getting a lot better at not having too much cake. But yeah, I just love cake, to be honest. I mean, who doesn't love cake? I then was watching the Aussie soaps, watching Skate to Country, Garden Rescue, worked on student illustrations, read a bit of To All the Boys I've Loved Before that I'm currently reading, which is so good. Listened to a bit of music. My older brother's back from work, younger brother too, and my younger brother, no, he wasn't at work, he'd gone to play football. Got back, I thought he was at work, but he'd gone out with his mates, and I think he was playing football. But yeah, he was back off on his Xbox, along with my old brother as well, they were on their Xboxes. And then for tea, we had Spanish chicken, which was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Bloody love Spanish chicken, probably one of my favourite dishes. I love spaghetti, chicken curry, Spanish chicken, pasta, rice, chicken kind of stuff. I love that kind of thing. Then I watched the UK soaps, and I finished writing my journal for the day. I put that away, had some toast and a cup of tea later on in the evening, and was watching a bit of Netflix, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and then I went off to bed. And on Wednesday, I got ready for my work shift. I got showered and changed into my uniform, had some toast with a cup of tea. I was at work. My dad was then going off to see my grandma, and my mum dropped me to work. And I got to work, got clocked in, put my bag away, forgot my coat, so I was very annoyed about that because it had been a bit gloomy, but not raining as much. And then I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and stuff away, and then of course it was then starting to rain, and I was having to clean tables outside, so I got a little bit soaked, and people were sitting outside during the rain, and I was like, why do you not come inside? But yeah, I was serving food and drinks, doing a few drink and food orders. Only one mistake, because this guy asked for a lager and lemonade, and so I put in the lager they wanted and the lemonade, but I didn't clarify what size they wanted, so I accidentally put a large and they wanted a half pint. They drank it anyway, and I was very apologetic, but they still drank it, and I did say, do you want us to change it over? And they're like, no, it's fine. But other than that, it was fine, and we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but yeah, it was quite a good shift. And yeah, I then finished. I did 10 till 3, and my colleague who came to take over from me came in, so I was having a nice chat with her, as I haven't really worked with her at the moment recently because she's not been in as much. And so I was chatting with her. I then went off to the flower shop and got myself some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. Then I went off to Greg's and got myself some Greg's. And I also forgot to say I clocked off and got my bag, and I was like, great, I'm gonna get soaked. And luckily the sun came out, so I didn't need my coat after. I normally always keep a coat in my bag, but I hadn't. I think I'd obviously taken it out, so I'm gonna have to put that back in there. I always have a coat in there just in case it rains, because you never know with this weather. And I got myself my Greg's, and then I was waiting to be picked up, and there was a black car where I normally get picked up. So I went over, opened the door, went to sit down, and realised that it wasn't my dad's car, even though it looked like the exact replica of my dad's car. And it was just some random woman, and I literally was like, I'm so sorry. And that she shut the door, rang up dad. I was like, where the hell are you? And he was running late, but it was pretty late by the time I'd got out of work, clocked off, got my bag, gone to the flower shop, gone to Greg. So I thought that was his car. So of course I was so embarrassed. I called home and told my mum, and she literally was bursting out in laughter. And my dad then finally showed up, so I then told him as well, and he said, what a plonker. Got back, got showered and changed, put my work clothes in the wash, as I'm now off till Friday evening, get tomorrow off. Found out that touch rugby won't be going ahead tomorrow night, unfortunately, because where we were playing touch rugby at the school, Astro, has been cancelled. They're not letting it out for some reason, so we're going to have to try find a new place to do touch rugby, or we might have to be changing it to Monday nights instead of Thursdays. So just waiting to find out more details on that. And I had my Greg's lunch. I had a tuna lettuce roll and a yum yum with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys the photos of that now. It was so good. My older brother then got back from work. He's gone off to rugby, and younger brother was back from work, and he's gone off to the pub with his mates. And my dad's just sorting out his disco stuff at the moment. And I was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of colouring in, and I'm now off to go and watch the Aussie soaps, write a bit of my journal, and then for tea we're having pasta bake. Can't wait. I love a bit of pasta bake. And I was just watching a bit of Gavin and Stacey. Love that show so much. I hope we get another Christmas special this year, because I want to know if Gavin, if Smithy accepts Nessa's proposal, and what happens with Gavin and Stacey and all that all the cast. I love Bryn, he cracks me up, and yeah, such a great show. Love that. I was watching some of the repeats of the old episodes, and yeah, I'm now off to go and watch today's Aussie soaps, write a bit of my journal, listen to a bit of music, probably just chill, and then I'm going to be having my tea, and I will show you guys that and tell you a bit more about my evening later on. And yeah, see you later on with a bit more of the vlog. Bye. Change of location. I'm now in my bedroom. Just finished writing my journal, watched the Aussie soaps, and did a bit of illustration work, colouring in, and listened to a bit of music. And for tea, we had pasta bake, which was so good. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was delicious. Love a bit of pasta bake. I've just been finishing writing my journal, working some illustrations, reading a bit more of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which is such a great read. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and I'm now off to go and watch today's UK soaps. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a great rest of your week, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.